pushes back Yatoro, but the stun, the ravage, the cataclysm ×2. It's too pretty.
A catastrophe. Raspberry instead. Oh my god! Oh, he blew him up. Do they have enough damage to bring the rest of them down?
Yatoro gunslinging away. Does he have enough damage? Can he get out of there? Survives. He turns it around. Triple kill. Yatoro goes for an ultra. Oh.
What is up, guys? Today we're on a mission to find out how Dota legends like Yatoro,
thanks for our support,
Arteezy,
hi,
and Sumail
Shabby
dominate Dota 2. We're going to deep dive into their strategies.
This is the game of our lives, man. Enjoy. Everything is going to come together next game. Everything.
Dissect some of their gameplay and uncover what makes them so freaking good. So stay tuned to the end to find out. Let's go. So let's start by looking at what these Dota pros have in common. Despite their diverse playstyles, there are some key traits that they all share. These pro players have all these three things in common: exceptional game sense, mechanical skill, and versatility. So this example from Yatoro I think encapsulates exceptional game sense perfectly. So this is TI Grand Final, Gaming Gladiators versus Team Spirit, and Yatoro is playing as Weaver. He's level 15, he's the highest level in the game, he's got Aegis, Desolator. He sees Quinn on lane on the Pango and has to assume the whole team are behind him. But he knows his role is to use his advantage to try and force the enemy into a bad situation and push his lead. And he gets the kill on Pango. And this is what I mean about exceptional game sense. He understands his role in the game, and it takes a lot of experience to know what limits you can push and what you can't push. And Yatoro knows that balance perfectly. His Weaver gets down to 63 HP in this clip, and he still manages to time lapse and just survive. And from this they end up pushing, creating more space, and eventually they end the game. So what I mean by mechanical skill is a player's ability to execute in-game actions at the highest level of human capabilities, especially in grand finals where one mistake can be the difference between millions and thousands. So this next clip is Shopify Rebellion versus Azure Ray in TI. Now the reason I chose this clip is because it shows Arteezy's super high level mechanical skills. They've just popped the Aegis, Arteezy gets tidal waved onto the high ground, decides to move to a better position, and he is waiting, just waiting to use his Sunder at the right time, but he's holding it, pushing his hero right to the limit, and you can see there, just as he gets reality rifted and chaos bolted in, he mantles out the chaos bolt and gets his Sunder off in almost the same frame. Let's see that again in slow motion, just so you can get an understanding of how quick this reaction is. You can see he's getting Pugna sucked, he gets X marked back, he gets hit with Kunkka's Torrent, manages to cast Reflection on both the Kunkka and the Pugna, and as the Chaos Knight comes in, he's cold snapped and vesseled at the moment, and just at the precise moment Chaos Bolt is about to land and he's getting reality rifted in, he manages to Sunder during the reality rift pool and Manta straight away afterwards in order to avoid the Chaos Bolt. So versatility refers to a player's ability to adapt to different game situations, and I think Dyrachyo really sums up versatility. This clip highlights that perfectly. And what Dyrachyo's had to do in this game is go BKB early before Yasha, so he's gone Midas BKB because he knows being 4k behind with Luna with an Aegis, they're going to be pushing high ground and he needs to be able to fight now. And you'll see as they're pushing high ground with Luna, Quinn initiates and Dyrachyo decides to BKB super early. He knows the Tide's got Ravage, and if he gets the Ravage off on Dyrachyo with half-life, they're going to be able to burst him down. And he decides to BKB preemptively, force the fight, push out from the high ground, and eventually they get the Luna. And in the team fight directly after that, same thing. Quinn initiates with roll on Pango. Kunkka manages to get the boat off, so he's super tanky. And as Dyrachyo goes into the high ground, he sees the team there, sees the Tide, he knows he has Ravage, and decides to BKB super early, and even goes for the link on a bad target like Tide, and manages to drain 100 damage. But he's adapting to the game situation as it unfolds. So he hasn't even linked Luna once, but he's making good decisions and adapting his playstyle to the team situation in the specific game. So I think this is a great example of a top tier player like Dyrachyo adapting his playstyle for his team so they can win. Now, as we've seen, mechanics, strategic decisions, and being versatile are all super important parts of being a top Dota 2 player like Yatoro, Arteezy, Dyrachyo, Sumail. But the real secret is their mindset.
For Sumail, all that mattered was being the best.
His desire to compete at the highest level, his will to be a professional, that was the most prominent thing that I got from him.
Who ended up winning the mental warfare always won the series. That's how you're going to win tournaments. That's how you win the tournament. If you break the other mind, it gets really easy.
Don't get discouraged when things don't work out right away.
It's a grind for a reason, and it's hard. If it wasn't hard, then everybody would do it.
And you really listen to what these pros say, they'll say the same thing. It's not just about skill, it's not just about the heroes you pick. Mindset is as important as mastery. And I'll leave you with this clip from Gunnar that really sums this up to a T, and I love this. I'll bleep the swearing, but this is awesome.
Would I rather leave a grief game sooner or later? Later, because I'm gonna try my best to win the game without that player. My mentality is to win every game. I play the Dota like it's a puzzle game, and I have to figure out the steps to win. And if it's to tell my guy who's griefing the game to go himself, then I'm gonna tell the guy who's griefing to go himself, and I'll try to win without him. I don't give a if it's like a 3% chance to win. I'll do my best to make the 3% chance real. I don't understand your take. Your take is just some like soft ass shit where it's like you're just sad that the game's gonna be hard, so you don't want to play it.